competition between our athletes and to cheer for them in a positive manner. Negative comments and behavior will be addressed by the appropriate site personnel, which is me, so behave. We should be loud, be proud, and be positive towards all players, coaches, officials, and other spectators. At this time, we will hear the national anthem sang by Ainsley Mason, Barbara Robbins, Abby Robbins, and Bella Robbins.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets crackling, the bombs bursting in air, came through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, stayed us that star-spangled banner yet wave, for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That was beautiful. Thank you, girls. I'm happy to announce our Copenhagen Golden Knights starters. Coached by Logan Spalding, we have first, number 1, Logan Jordal. Number 3, Leland Jordal. Number 10, Logan Lahoulier. Number 11, Jacob Lawley. And number 15, Aiden Scheitz.
We're going old style.
Now happy to announce number 10 of the Sackets Patriots, Marcus Castine. Number 1, Spencer Oliva. Number 4, Dylan Auburn. Number 5, Jake Peters. And number 15, Tracy.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome inside the gymnasium here at Sackets Harbor as the Patriots host the Copenhagen Knights in the boys matchup here on NBC Watertown. Connor Lalone alongside Josh Madison bringing you the action right courtside. One of the best views we'll have all year. High school basketball presented by the Bob Johnson Auto Group, Seacom Credit Union, Northern Lights at Evans Mills Raceway Park, and S&H Benefit Solutions as we're underway. Sackets Harbor with the opening possession of the evening. Castine on the near side, going to let one fly and gets his own rebound as it came out strong to the top of the arc. Castine steps back, thought about the shot, instead goes out to Aubert, then all the way around for Oliva. Sackets Harbor recycles here. Peters lost the handle, taken away. Steal for Copenhagen, and they go the other way. Lahoulier out to the near side for Jordal. That's Logan. Now out to Leland Jordal. Top of the arc, Lawley. Looking for some help. He does get it. Lahoulier against Castine. Top of the arc. Picked up his dribble, gets it back out. Lawley. Pass down low. Good find. Streaking through the paint was Leland Jordal, now trying to go out to the near side, and it's Castine who comes up with the steal. Here's Marcus the other way, talented guard. Dishing back out, Oliva from 3. That one's off the front iron as well, but a rebound for Jake Peters. And then a quick shot again from the near side. That was Aubert, and his will not go. Neither team with any success from downtown.
I won't be shocked if we see them. They're not going to be afraid to keep shooting from out there, though. Sackets.
Lawley with a 3. That one's too strong. And Sheets is going to come up with a rebound for Copenhagen.
Yeah, Sackets has never been afraid to pull one from beyond the arc.
Lawley into the near corner. Spinning around, Logan Jordal. Driving in. Floater with a right hand won't go, but able to tip the rebound back out was LaHillier. Here's Sheets able to get around the onrushing Dylan Aubert. All the way around, long 3. That one's off to the right side and rebounded by Jake Peters. Jake Peters driving in, floater with the right hand. That won't go. Rebounded and controlled well by Jake Lawley. And
Neither team's been able to take the lid off so far to start. We're already a couple minutes in, and we've yet to see anyone actually put a basket in yet.
Well, last night we were in Beaver River for a girls matchup in which Alexandria didn't score in the first quarter. Here's some good defensive pressure from Sackets, able to force the 10-second violation against Copenhagen. They turn the ball over and they'll get it here. Still scoreless, 5:43 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, that's just all to the power of the Sackets defense. Really just held strong there.
Peters still can't get the bucket to fall. Lawley came up with a rebound, now gets it up ahead. Logan Jordal up the far sideline, through some traffic, leaves it for Lawley. Lawley, probably the biggest player on the court. Already handled the ball with some regularity.
Yeah, and he's also going to be a big part down low. He can get a bunch of rebounds. That will definitely help Copenhagen tonight to get their first win of the season.
They were looking for him underneath. Was that one tipped out of bounds? Guess not. Copenhagen wanted the call there on a potential deflection, but they won't get it. And Patriots basketball down to our right-hand side. Handed off. Castine gets right to the basket. Wasn't going to miss that one. Puts Sackets on the board, up 2-0. And again, the press able to force a turnover. Dylan Aubert the other way. He's going to go right to the hoop with an athletic move. Offensive rebound, Peters, and then he was tied up as he went up with a second chance opportunity.
I think the first layup, there was a lot of contact up there, but just couldn't get that one to go. And then the other one, ref saw a ball, so letting them play a little bit. There's been some physicality early on, but they've let them play, and it's, I mean, we've only seen one basket, but it's been good. Both teams moving with a lot of speed.
Sheets, top of the arc, was taken away. Castine jumped the pass, and here he is in transition, and one as the foul is going to go against Aiden Sheets, trying to get back in transition.
Yeah, Castine, once he gets into the lane, it's tough to stop him, and it's tough to block him, too. He's got such a high vertical there. He got right up there next to the rim. Put that in, took the foul, too. He's got all the points for both teams here so far.
Make it 5 as he converts the N1. Substitution for Sackets. Somebody's got to come off. It is Castine. I think he might have taken one up in the face there on the foul. Connor Brown in to replace the Sackets guard. Lawley harassed by Dylan Aubert here on the near side. Works all the way back to midcourt. Gets it to Sheets up ahead. Aiden Sheets into the paint. Shot won't go. Brown with a rebound and then throws it away to avoid the turnover. It does end up in the hands of Aiden Sheets. He comes up with a steal and then a jump ball. Sackets Harbor will retain possession down to our right-hand side.
That's just good hustle there by Aiden Sheets. Just even when he gives up the turnover, he didn't give up, got right back into it, and got a steal of his own.
Auburn underneath the basket, reverse layup. Pretty bucket with the left hand. 7-0 all Patriots here early with just about halfway gone in quarter number 1. LeHoulier dished out to Jordal on the far side. Lost the handle, taken away. Steal for Spencer Oliva, and he's all by himself as he lays it in transition timeout. Coach Spalding, Copenhagen, need to talk things over. They're trailing by 9. They're yet to get on the scoreboard with 3:38 to go in quarter number 1.
Yeah, and sometimes, I mean, we saw it even just last night out in Beaver River. Sometimes all it takes is to just get one in, then all of a sudden you find a rhythm and you're starting to make them. We saw here earlier, Sackets was struggling to get it in to start, but once they've scored, obviously they've put 9 up in the past minute. So for Copenhagen, some of this timeout is just to discuss getting the first one and then building a rhythm off of that and getting yourselves back into this game.
That's what the Knights will try to do. It'll be their basketball down to our left-hand side. Again, Sackets Harbor with a full court press on the inbound. They get it into LeHoulier, and they kind of back it off a touch, but Peters still there to harass him as he just crosses half court. Nearly taken away. Pass to Sheets now. Aiden Sheets driving in, dishing out into the corner. Three-pointer there. Off the front iron and out. Rebounded by Peters. And Jake Peters the other way for Sackets. Goes right into the paint. Foul is called. It's a block. One of those kind of 50-50 calls. Could have gone either way.
Yeah, it's never an easy call to make either because you always got that, like you see there, he was set up there just below the hoop, you know, standing still, and usually that's how they decide, you know, if it's a block or a charge. But, I mean, ref just saw a little bit of movement, and apparently that was enough.
Peters 1 of 2 from the line. Lane violation, Sackets. No, foul. Underneath. So Lawley to inbound. Gets it in to Logan Jordal here in the near corner. He's picked up by Oliva. It's over half court. Out to Sheets on the near side. He's picked up by Brown, who stayed in the game even after Castine came back in. And here's Castine with the steal up against Lawley in transition. Shot was blocked, but Lawley got enough of the body, they say, to foul Castine in the act of shooting. 2 more coming up for Sackets.
Yeah, that's a confusing call for a lot of fans. A lot of fans like to, you know, they watch the hands and they see, oh, he got all ball, and that is true. But in that one, it's more the body. His jump kind of pushed Castine away from the hoop, and that's what's going to get you the call there. But it was good defense, especially you don't want to give Castine the easy layup anyways.
Just misses the second, and the ball works its way out to Lawley. And then gets it to Jordal, and he'll carry for Copenhagen. Still looking for their first bucket. Under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. LeHoulier guarded tightly by Peters. Here's Lawley against Castine. Plenty of athleticism there. Now Jordal gets around Castine. Lawley sets up corner. Sheets now finds him. Thought about the three. Steps in, dishes back out. Jordal lost the handle, taken away. Here's Peters the other way. Looks back. Maybe that threw him off just a touch, but Oliva on the second chance. 13-0. Lawley inbound to Sheets, then right back. Jake Lawley. Again against Castine.
Yeah, on this drive, Copenhagen needs to just get a shot up. They've had a lot of turnovers these past couple drives. There's another one there.
Another one is Lawley lost the handle. It was taken away. Peters again with a steal. Hands it off for Aubert in the corner, who drives against Lawley. Dishing back out. Peters fakes the three, steps into the paint. Handed off for Brown, who fakes a shot, then throws it up with the right hand and in. And as much as Copenhagen feels like they can't get anything to fall, they haven't yet. Sackets has started to really heat up and percolate from inside. 15-0 with 1:46 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, and to say that it took Sackets 3 minutes to get their first bucket, that seems like a pure lie at this point with them dropping 15 in the past 2. But yeah, Copenhagen, I mean, they got to slow down the turnovers right now. They have gone drive after drive where they haven't even put up a shot yet. Just either a pass that Sackets is on or a weak pass, or, you know, Sackets has a lot of quick players. May not be tall, but they're quick. They're going to jump on every single opportunity that they can get. And it is shown here in the first quarter, just shutting down Copenhagen's offense completely.
The full court press from Coach Robbins and Sackets Harbor has done wonders for him here. Not only forcing the turnovers, but then in the half court, but even once Copenhagen gets set up, just sped up, forced to go a little bit faster than I think they're comfortable with, and that's led to some more steals, bad passes, takeaways.
Yeah, and that's tough to adjust to, especially mid-quarter, but mid-game it's not even that easy. There's another steal, but I think he's going to be out of bounds.
Ended up being a terrific pass from Peters.
I think they got his foot out just before he got rid of it. But a great effort there from Peters. Nearly made an incredible play.
Lawley inbounds to Jordal. He's picked up by Dylan Aubert. Jordal to Sheets. Flashes through the paint. Instead, it goes out to Lahulier at the top of the arc. Now Jordal into the corner. Lawley closed down quickly by Castine, trying to cross him up. Instead, goes top of the arc. Shot clock down to 9. Lahulier against Peters. Gets the screen from Sheets. Now Lawley. Lawley running out of time. They've got to jack one up, and they do. It misses everything wide right and up onto the stage behind the basket down to our right-hand side.
Yeah, and the Sackets defense has just stifled Copenhagen here in the first. I mean, they couldn't even get up a shot if they wanted to.
Peters' shot won't go. Tracy with the offensive rebound. Jump ball as he's tied up by his opposing number 15, Aiden Sheets. Jump ball favors Copenhagen. Lawley into the corner. Still the press. Relentless Sackets Harbor in this first quarter, under a minute to go, and they're 50 seconds away from a shutout. Can they change it? Copenhagen, no. Too strong on the 3 for Mattis, who's into the game for the Knights. Aubert in transition, cuts into the paint, blocked by Sheets, rebounded by Lawley. Here's Copenhagen the other way. Jordal closed down quickly. Castine's relentless on the defensive end. Lahulier against Aubert, driving in, jump stop, throws it up with the right hand. There it is, the first bucket of the quarter, first bucket of the game for Copenhagen, 15-2. Peters. Sackets can hold here.
Yeah, it's going to be a one-shot drive here for Sackets. You want to make sure it's a good one, too.
Peters driving in, trying to set up Castine. He's going to take it from downtown. Missed just short. But what a half from the Sackets Harbor Patriots. They lead by 13, 15-2. They held Copenhagen off the scoreboard for about 7.5 minutes in that first quarter.
Yeah, down to their last drive of the first quarter, and finally Copenhagen gets one in. They'll take a deep breath right there, have a nice sigh of relief, and try and find something to score a little more often here in the second quarter. But yeah, Sackets defense, I mean, that has been the main event here in the first quarter. They have just shut down Copenhagen, and it wasn't until that last drive that they finally found something. But yeah, I mean, we'll see if Copenhagen can find something here for the next 3 quarters to turn this into a game, or if this Sackets defense is just going to be too much.
They've really struggled with the full court press from Sackets. For the most part for Copenhagen, it's been Lawley who's been doing the inbounding. You think maybe with his size, you might want him down the court.
He may switch it up, not only his size, but he's also got some good ball skills. He can move around a lot.
Castine will inbound right in front of us as we start the second quarter. Sackets with a 13-point lead and the ball. Tracy to Aubert, top of the arc. Peters dishing back to Tracy. No, Aubert who steps back and buries the long two, 17-15. LeHoulier harassed by Peters. Gets it out to Lawley. Lawley against Castine. Out to the near side. Jordahl, and it is off the underside of the backboard. Rebounded by Sackets. Luke Peters with the board that time. Aubert underneath. Tried to go behind the back. It works all the way out to Peters. And the Peters play catch. Another three from Sackets. This one won't go, but it's rebounded by Aubert. Left-hand layup won't go. Tracy still won't go, and Lawley finally comes up with a board on the defensive glass for Copenhagen. A little hesitation there to get around Peters and hand it off for LeHoulier. Lawley into the near corner, trying to get it back, and they're going to whistle Jake Peters for a foul. Reaching in there, getting the arm of Jacob Lawley as he was trying to receive that return pass.
Yeah, but that tip pass right there, I mean, that shows why the Sackets defense has been so good, is that speed. Even with Lawley's long reach, he outran it and got to it first.
Tracy with a board after the miss from in close for Brenton Naddis. Castine, a little unorthodox there on the cut to the basket, but he got it to go from the left side.
Not an easy way to score, but a bucket is a bucket. He'll take those points.
Lawley picked up his dribble. LeHoulier, who's switched onto by Castine. Lawley, a lot of good physical matchups, one-on-one here at the top of the arc, both ways. Long three blocked, and Castine comes up with a rebound. Aubert with a block on the three-pointer for Leland Jordahl. Ball out of play, last touch by Sackets. Copenhagen basketball down to our left-hand side.
Yeah, Castine looked like he was going for the same move, but this time just lost the grip of that one, and it just slid right out of bounds. That one was taking on almost the whole lineup, Copenhagen.
LeHoulier gets around Peters, dishing out. Shot fake, lots of contact, no whistle. Ball taken away, steal for Luke Peters. Peters hands it off to Jake. You know, Jake Peters into the paint, tried to pass it away, gets it right back though. Outside, Tracy into the paint. Aubert from the free throw line faked the shot. Now Castine will set up and fire from three-point, won't go. Tipped by Tracy to Aubert underneath, and a second chance opportunity, no good. Rebounded by LeHoulier. Here's Copenhagen the other way. Leland Jordahl into the paint, shot up over Aubert, won't go. Tracy with a rebound. Copenhagen still really struggling on the offensive end. 19-2, 5:05 to go in the first half. Foul and one, as spinning was Jake Peters.
So far in the first half, that seems to be the only way that Sackets can get a three-point drive. They haven't been able to find it from downtown, but their athleticism down low has gotten them a ton of fouls down there, and in some cases getting them that and one.
Peters makes the free throw and converts the three-point play. Group substitution for the Patriots. Connor Brown back in for them as he's trying to guard Sheets. Sheets, good move to get to the basket, in and out. Rebounded by Oliva, who's back in as well for Sackets, part of that three-man change they made. Here's Peters driving into the paint, dishing back out Castine from three. That one's short as well. Gets his own rebound again, driving in, throws it up with the right hand, and good on the follow. 24-2 with 4:30 to go in the first half. Lawley to Sheets.
Looks like Sackets is their full court defense has been pulled a little bit back. They're still playing full court, but just not as strong as they were in the first quarter.
Lawley outside, Sheets fakes the three, drives in, mid-range shot short, rebounded by Castine. And Marcus the other way has players up ahead, finds one of them, and from the left side, able to lay it in for Sackets, Nick Coco.
It's a touchdown pass there from Castine. It was a great find.
Jordan lost the handle, Peters with the steal. Ed Castine gonna take it himself, got the defender to jump, and draws the foul as he goes up.
That kind of shot, it's off balance. Usually those shots are kind of for that reason, to try and get that foul, get somebody to jump right there with you.
They get Lawley for the foul as Jake Peters hits the first. Second from Peters short, rebounded by Copenhagen. There to take it away for them was Brenton Mattis. Here's Logan Jordal the other way. Lost the handle. Poked away by Peters. And Coco the other way. Now Castine floater with a right hand. Two more for Marcus Castine. Lead up to 27. Lawley. Now Jordal. Top of the arc. Sheets thought about the three. Down low, Lawley in the post, turns, throws one off the glass, won't go, rebounded by Peters. And Jake Peters the other way for Sackets. Had Brown underneath, pass was deflected off the backboard. Lawley got the first hand on it, and then Mattis controlled for the Knights. Lawley. Moving three, just short. Castine the other way after the board for Coco. Castine underneath, Oliva spinning. Called for the walk as he tried to get around Sheets, who came in to close him down.
Yeah, it looked like he was just trying to dodge the defender flying at him. Looked like he moved that second foot, and that's what's going to get that call. Copenhagen needs to find something here.
Lawley up top. LaHoulier directing traffic, wants, I think he wanted the screen. Instead he'll dish out for Lawley. Gets it back here from Jordal, guarded by Peters, driving in. Tripled. Castine comes up with the steal. And Castine in transition goes right to the hoop. Sheets got a hand on it, but Castine with the offensive rebound, and then a second. And he finally lays it in. Couple of boards there for Castine off his own misses.
Just padding the stats with that drive and a couple rebounds to that basket.
14 for Castine. 6 boards, 4 steals with 2:08 remaining in the first half. And I know we've had trouble a couple of times with the scoreboard this year at times. That's not a mistake. It's 31-2. Copenhagen has been completely neutralized at the offensive end of the court by the Sackets Harbor defense.
Yeah, and it's been the overall athleticism from the Sackets Harbor defense. They're just sprinting all over the court. I mean, we saw it just on their last drive. I mean, Copenhagen picks up their dribble just one time, and all of a sudden there's 3 Patriots surrounding him, just ripping the ball from him. It's very difficult for an offense because you're not sure what to do to answer with that. And I mean, we'll see if Copenhagen can draw something up and get some points up, because I think it's pretty fair to say that they need it, being down by 29 here with 2 minutes to go.
Out of the timeout, Lawley trying to find somebody to inbound the ball to. He gets it to Sheets, who just hands it right back to the junior. Lawley. Now Jordan will hand off for LaHoulier at the top of the arc. LaHoulier. Lawley off the screen. Thought about the 3. Sheets instead from the corner. Too strong. Missed everything off Oliva and Peters the other way. Luke Peters with the board. Underneath. Off the glass and in. Touch from Nick Coco underneath.
Sackets just absolutely relentless with this full court press now. They're going to cause a 5. They are not slowing down in the first half.
Just 0 options for Lawley there in the inbound play. Now they're going to make a sub as well. Damon Ciro. No, correct me. Sheets will come out. Oliva's 3. I believe that's Devin Patchen who's come in for Copenhagen. Foul underneath. So Copenhagen will get the basketball back here. Lawley, again, not many options for him. They get it in to LaHoulier, who's harassed by Coco on the near side. Driving in, LaHoulier, shot blocked. Foul called, though. Tracy got a hand on the ball. I don't know if that's who they're going to get for the foul. They will.
Yeah, looked like he just got the ball and then just got his hand. Not much you can do there on defense, but you're going to end up taking the foul.
Copenhagen to the line for the first time, and they add their 3rd point of the first half. Second one off the right and back out, so it stays 3, a 30-point lead, 33-3 with 1:05 to go in the first half. Oliva out to Luke Peters. Peters out to Aubert. Aubert from the free throw line. Pure. Jordal back to Lawley. Surveying. Has to get over half court. He pushes the tempo to do so. He gets it out to the far side. Good pass underneath. And another quick 2. Copenhagen, they put 3 points up there, more than they had scored the entirety of the first half.
Yet again, that'll be their last drive of the half there. Sackets is going to hold this for 1 shot.
Oliva. Content to just slow it down. Drives in, steps back. He's going to take a shot and bury it. Copenhagen might have a chance here. Lawley's lead pass for Jordal. Heaved it up, and it was well short. Well, Josh, not much to say other than just a dominant first half for Sackets Harbor.
Yeah, I mean, it started out, both teams were struggling to score, but Sackets was the first to score, and it seems like they haven't looked back since. They have just dominated the game. And, I mean, it's mostly been their defense. Their defense has done absolute wonders for this team, causing turnover after turnover. Copenhagen has rarely been able to find anything to answer for this defense. And that obviously, it shows. I mean, a 32-point lead at half, that is not easy to get.
Sackets allows just 5 here at home against Copenhagen in the first half. High school basketball on NBC Watertown, presented, as always, by the Bob Johnson Auto Group, home with a $5 Friday car wash. Bob Johnson's got your ride, as well as our friends up at Evans Mills Raceway Park, the Northern Lights drive-through holiday light show happening until New Year's. Seacom Credit Union in Watertown on Route 3 across from the town center. Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5, and then Friday, 8 to 6. For your convenience, that's Seacom Credit Union and S&H Benefit Solutions as well. Personalized service and transparent communication, prioritizing your needs and working tirelessly to deliver the best possible insurance options. That's S&H Benefit Solutions. Josh Madison along with myself, Connor Lalone, here on the NBC Watertown YouTube channel. The halftime score, Sackets Harbor 37, Copenhagen 5. We'll take a break for halftime and be back in about 8 minutes when they start shooting the basketball again. Welcome back to Sackets Harbor High School basketball on NBC Watertown. The Knights trailing big for the Patriots, 37-5 as we start the third. Copenhagen with the basketball. They inbounded just down in front of us. Foul underneath will send Logan LaHillier to the line. So 2 more coming up for Copenhagen from the stripe. LaHillier 1 of 2 earlier in the first half. Short on the first here this time.
He's also their only player to go to the line so far this game. Sackets has played a very clean game defensively. Unfortunately, LaHillier misses both there.
Castine the other way, right into the paint. And back into the score sheet again with 2 from the right side, 39-5. LaHillier up the near sideline, picked up by Peters. Up to Sheets, top of the arc. Sheets fakes the pass, driving against Tracy now. Handed off for Logan Jordal. Spin, mid-range shot. That one's pure.
Great shot.
Not an easy one either for Logan Jordal. Aubert fakes the 3, now driving in. Right-handed layup, in and out. Offensive rebound, Tracy, who goes right back up with it through a couple of bodies. Shot won't go. Rebounded by Copenhagen, taken the other way. Jordal.
Copenhagen's done a great job at crashing the glass on every shot. You see almost all 5 in the paint as soon as the shot goes up.
LaHillier, mid-range shot. That one's short. Ball bouncing around, and it's rebounded by Tracy, who gets it out to Peters on the near side. Sheets completely out of the play. Underneath to Oliva. Sackett's backing off on the press here for the first time, I think, all game. LaHillier into the corner. Faking the shot. Jordal then had it blocked. Oliva got a hand on it. Castine came up with the loose ball, and he goes in transition quickly. Copenhagen got back nicely, filled the lane. Oliva from 3, in and out, rebounded by Sheets. Lawley to Sheets. Now LaHillier picked up by Peters. LaHillier backing Peters down, throws it up over him, short, missed everything. And Aubert comes up with the rebound for Sackets Harbor. He'll carry. Aubert out to Peters, stepping in, free throw line, and a little further, gets to the basket and lays it in.
Looked like Copenhagen even got a hand on that one. You can almost hear that sound for the basketball, but still finishes through.
Jordal, top of the arc, doubled. They get it down, and then all the way back outside. The three-pointer won't go, but Lawley with the rebound, turns, spins. His shot off the iron and back out. Castine with the rebound. Good look there in the corner for LaHillier off the feed from Lawley, but couldn't get it to fall. Castine free throw line jumper. Works all the way back out to Peters. Great no-look pass underneath, and then the shot blocked by LaHillier as Tracy went up with it. A sweet feed from Jake Peters.
Great feed, and looked like LaHillier just got up there and blocked it. A great defensive effort there from him.
Peters inbound to Tracy, lost the ball through the legs of Sheets and taken away by Logan LaHillier. Here he is in transition, blocking foul, shot no good. Two shots coming up.
Yeah, that one's going to be the continuation call there. Wasn't exactly going up for the shot on that one, but he was in the movement towards it. Got to cash these 2 free throws in, though, for Copenhagen.
Good on the first. 2 of 5 now from the line for LaHillier. Second, no good. Rebounded by Tracy. Peters the other way. Has Aubert flashing through the paint. Instead goes out to Castine on the far side, who drives in. Dishes back out. Oliva pass to Peters. Great ball movement to find the open man and find 3 points, 46-8.
That's their first three-pointer made this game for Sackets. They've got a lot of work down low. Haven't been so lucky out from beyond the arc until that shot there.
Floater from Jordan missed everything. Too strong. Over the hoop. Now Oliva in transition. Cuts back. He traveled.
Yeah,
That pivot foot slid on him as he came to the stop underneath.
that's the importance of the sticky sneakers that squeak all over this court. Keeps that from being a travel.
Sheets into the corner. Jordan, step back three. Off the iron and out. Tracy with the rebound.
It was a good look there from Jordan, just missed.
Aubert from three. Nearly got the roll. That one's going to be worked out of bounds. Copenhagen will keep it, though. Thought for a second Jordan was going to be called out of bounds there, but ball had bounced before he touched it. LeHoulier outside for Sheets. Pass into the paint for Lawley, deflected, taken away. Castine with the denial and the steal, trying to get two more, make it a chance for three as he's fouled in the act of shooting, gets the shot to fall.
Yeah, Marcus Castine. He is so tough to stop when he gets into the paint. I don't even know if there's anything that you can do, honestly, except foul him and hope that he misses a free throw.
Instead, he converts the three-point play. 49-8, 3:27 to go. Quarter number 3. Lawley. Jordan. Sheets now against Tracy. Sets the screen for LeHoulier, who drives in. Hop step. Right hand from the left side. Won't go. Aubert pokes it to Tracy. Sackets the other way. Peters. Off his leg, but he was fouled. Reaching in. Logan Jordan. Inbounded Oliva, wide open for three off the inbound play. Ball tipped to Tracy, and he puts it in on the second chance. Peters there to tip it free. LeHoulier. Now Jordan. LeHoulier left hand, right hand from the left side, I should say, was blocked. And Sackets with Peters into the paint. Great feed again from Peters. A quick pass to find Dylan Aubert for two.
Got two into the motion there, accidentally stepped over the line. Has to be a turnover, and then a timeout for Copenhagen. Gonna talk this one over. Try and get some more drives strung together.
Just seen him struggle with first getting over half court and then running the offense once they get set there. Copenhagen's just haven't been able to get into that flow, and Sackets has really prevented them from doing that. Well, hands in the passing lane all the time, good defense underneath, and then just really sticking with their men, not allowing anybody any open space for any sort of good looks.
Yeah, and one thing that both teams have actually done very well at in this game is playing clean defense. Not a lot of fouls tonight from either team. And I mean, that alone is going to help any team playing better defense. And yeah, the Patriots, they've done a great job at getting those steals. I mean, it's not easy for Copenhagen. And I mean, they've put a lot of good shots up here, especially here in the second half, but there's none to fall.
Aubert mid-range shot off the inbound. Clean look for him and two. On the short-range jumper. LeHoulier picked up by Oliva. Out for Sheets. Bounce pass into the post. That one might have been altered by Brown. Here's Auburn through some traffic, gets around several players, goes right to the rim. Offensive rebound, Tracy, and second chance for Sackets. LaHillier against Oliva, right-hand shot. I think just short. Offensive rebound, 2 more for Copenhagen. Tracy thought about the 3, lost the handle, taken away by Logan Jordal. Steal for Copenhagen, had Sheets up ahead. Instead going to take the mid-range shot, and that will rattle in.
There's a couple of drives there for Copenhagen. They need that here, especially in this quarter.
Approaching 1 minute remaining in the quarter. Tracy into the corner. Aubert underneath the basket. Great feed to find Peters. Too strong on the 3, though. And Jordan will let it bounce out of bounds. Good look for Luke Peters. Just can't connect. Aubert will check out. Replaced by Nick Coco.
Copenhagen defense, they've definitely stepped up here in the third quarter. They've done a really good job at slowing down this Patriots offense, keeping them outside the paint, which has been their main way of scoring in this game.
Lawley, step back, now top of the arc. Mattis, all the way around. Leland Jordal, mid-range shot. That one falls in. Copenhagen starting to wake up here all of a sudden, getting some shots to fall finally.
Some of it's not even just, getting those shots up. Some of it is the defense from Sackets has been great, but some of it's been Copenhagen's been very unfortunate with some of their shots, just haven't found it.
Oliva's mid-range jumper no good. Lawley takes it off the glass for Copenhagen. Lawley gets the screen from Mattis. Trying to find Jordal in the corner. Instead goes back up top for Mattis. Now Leland Jordal on the far side. Steps into a long 3. Rebounded by Tracy. And time will run out here in the third quarter. Copenhagen did a little bit of scoring there late. Still trail heavy, 57-14. Zach Zubriski's passing me the stat sheet. Got Castine with 19 and 9 boards. Wonder if we'll see him again in the fourth quarter. Chance for double-double potentially for him. Aubert with 10, Peters with 10. That's Jake Peters for Sackets. Tracy with 12 boards and 4 points. Copenhagen, Logan Jordal with 4, LaHillier with 4. Sheets with 5 boards, Lawley with 6 on the glass. Leading the way for their respective teams.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to count Copenhagen out yet. You still got a whole quarter to go, but this is a steep hill that they're going to have to climb if they want to get in this thing. Make this a competition.
Tracy inbound to Oliva to start the fourth quarter. Oliva, near side. 3-pointer in and out from Coco. Offensive rebound, Oliva. Out to the far side for Peters. Gets it right back. Driving into the paint. Bounce pass for Tracy. Tough pass to handle, but he will. Worked out in front of his own bench. Coco, Tracy in the post. Going up against Lawley, dishing back out. Coco, they swing it all the way around. Oliva gets it right back at the top of the arc. Has Peters, will find him. Peters from 3, that's too strong. Tracy with a rebound, throws it right back up. Ethan Tracy on the offensive glass. Lawley against Tracy. Now we'll drive in, hop step, dishing back out. Mattis faked the shot, and he's fouled in the act of shooting. Brenton Mattis to the line. First time somebody in a green jersey other than LaHillier to the line. Short on the first.
That's a stat for you right there.
7:01 remaining in quarter number 4. In and out on the second for Mattis. He goes 0-2. Peters to Oliva into the corner. Too strong on the 3 for Owen LaHillier. On the other side, there's Sackets. Lawley picked up and then doubled Oliva. Jordo, mid-range shot, missed everything. Offensive rebound, though, and then deflected out of bounds. Copenhagen will retain possession. .21 on the shot clock for Copenhagen here. Inbounded to Mattis. Into the corner. Ball taken away. Peters with the steal. Peters, Oliva, steps back into a 3. Shot won't go. And then out of bounds, Sackets ball. Oliva driving into the paint. Off the front iron and out. Lawley. Picked up by Coco, top of the arc. Lawley driving in. Looking for some help. Gets it away. Leland Jordan lost the handle. Able to save it. Now in some trouble in front of his own bench. Gets it up to Lawley. Out to the near side. Long 3 from Leland Jordan. Where's that been all night? Copenhagen from downtown. Peters, far side. Gets it right back from Owen LaHillier. Now down low for Brown. Back out. Peters, top of the arc, swings it all the way around. Good ball movement. Mid-range from the free throw line. Won't go for Coco. Rebounded by Copenhagen. Jordan through some contact from Oliva. Got him to jump. Then takes the shot from the free throw line. Won't go. Coco with a rebound. Oliva. Floater in and out. Lawley goes up to get the rebound. Lawley. Into the paint. Through some contact. Won't go. Coco again with a rebound for Sackets. Oliva. Out to the corner. Gets it right back from LaHillier. Now Peters. Long 3. That one answering back. Spencer Oliva. Quick shot won't go. Brown tips it to LaHillier. Peters up ahead. Has Brown. Left hand from the left side. Connor Brown with the layup. 64-17.
What a great pass. Put that one right on the money. Right in his hands.
Pass tipped, but it works to Mattis. Now Mattis in the corner against Peters. Driving in. Mattis draws the foul. Reaching in. Luke Peters. Group substitution for Copenhagen. Sheets back in. Aiden Fish into the game. Looks like Jaden Selly in as well for the Knights. And Logan Jordan back in. He's inbounding here on the near side. Gets it to Selly. They work it out to Sheets. Sheets driving in. Shot won't go. Fight for the loose ball underneath. And it's tied up. That's Evan Oliva in for Sackets. Christian McKeever out there as well. That shot won't go, and it's rebounded on the far side by Owen LaHillier. Peters. Out to the near corner. Far corner, rather. Near, far, one of those. Peters. Coco. Good ball movement to finally Hillier, wide open from 3. Shot won't go. Offensive rebound for McKeever. Another 3. That one is in. Bounce pass for Jordal. Picked up his dribble into Sheets, who gets right to the basket. Good move to get free and lay it in with the right hand. Peters, under 3 to go. Long 2. Too strong from Christian McKeever. Copenhagen with the board. Jordal the other way. Off the feed from Sheets. Logan Jordal gets the screen from Aiden Sheets. And then again, pass down low, tipped. Came right back to Jordal. Good bounce pass to find Sheets, who goes in. Through some contact, fouls on the floor before the shot. Jordal gets it inbounds. Fish back to Logan Jordal in the corner. Driving in, lost the handle off his foot, but able to save it. Copenhagen. Fish guarded by McKeever. Top of the arc pass taken away. Stolen by Evan Oliva. Oliva. Good feed underneath to find Coco. Sheets wants the screen, gets it. Driving into the paint, lost the handle. Oliva with the steal. Christian McKeever the other way for Sackets. Now Peters. Coco in the post, dishing out. 3 again, too strong. Rebounded and then taken right back. Sackets with the steal. Coco trying to go up with it. Instead will dish out McKeever's 3. That one's in and out. Copenhagen comes up with a board this time. Aiden Sheets up the far sideline. Sheets. Bounce pass into the paint. Good feed from Sheets. Shot won't go, but an offensive board. And eventually Coco able to take it away for Sackets Harbor with 1:16, 15, and ticking down. Peters. Timeout called by Sackets Harbor so they can get Val Ricca into the game, and that gets a pretty good round of applause for them. Whistle here. Resetting the shot clock to 20 after the timeout. Oliva inbound to Peters. Now here's Val. Pass into the corner. Back to Val. Ball movement here. Val Ricca from 3. Off the top of the backboard, out of bounds. Well, Josh, a couple of years ago when we were here for a game, Val Ricca was dressed up as a Patriot in the stands and was pretty much the hype man for Sackets Harbor. Now part of the team as Sheets drives in. Pass is going to go out of bounds. Not touched by anybody.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to a Sackets boys varsity game, you know you're at a Sackets boys varsity game because Val is at every game. And it even goes for girls varsity too.
Yeah.
He is, I mean, arguably the mascot for Sackets Harbor. Just his, patriotism. His love for his school is unmatched by anybody that I've ever seen. And his love for the game of basketball is unmatched, too. He loves the game.
Just an awesome kid, Val. Had the chance to talk to him at a workplace event. 3 from Copenhagen. That one too strong from Jaden Selly. And Sheets might be able to get one more up here for Copenhagen. They will get a couple off. Whistle on the floor.
See if they'll let them take it. I don't know if they will. No, I don't think so. I think
they're
going to
call
there.
it. Fair enough. It's 69-19. Sackets Harbor just dominant in every way. Not much else to say other than they were the better team and they made sure that everyone was aware of that fact as they come up with a massive win over Copenhagen here on their home court. They improved to 3-0. Copenhagen falls to 0-5. Castine with 19 and 9. 5 steals as well for him. Didn't have a chance for the double-double. Didn't come in that fourth quarter, but I think that's reasonable considering the score line.
Yeah, I mean, early on it was a very tight one. Both teams couldn't find a way to score, but once Sackets found the basket their first time, it just seemed like they couldn't miss anymore. And yeah, that carried throughout the entire game. Very well-earned victory here for the Patriots.
So Sackets Harbor with a big win over Copenhagen here on their home court. A reminder, we'll be in Beaver River again on Friday like we were last night as the boys host Belleville Henderson. Josh will be on the call alongside Ron Rockwood, who was my partner last night.
I'm excited for that one. That'll be a good one to be at.
Should be a good matchup. Beaver River is always a fun time, usually a good raucous crowd. That's where we're at Friday. And then we take a holiday break. We'll be back in the start of January for a couple of games at JCC. So if we don't see you tomorrow night, for Cody Wheeler, Zach Zabriskie, Josh Madison, myself, Connor Lalone, thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you the next time. And we hope you have a great rest of your week, a great weekend, and a great holiday season. Again, thanks for tuning in. From Sackets Harbor, good night.